Hi everyone, this is Harold Ho from HaroldHo.com. How are you doing this week? Are you distracted or focused? Okay, it's a very human nature, and normal to be distracted from time to time. Whoever you are, whatever you're doing, whether you're an online entrepreneur, a day job worker, a housewife, homemaker, you will get distraction from time to time, and that is normal. But now, are there any solutions, to stop getting distracted? Are there any solutions for this, from getting distracted? Someone suggested to me, to try meditation. I did give it a shot, and I was quite successful. It helps to keep you focused instead of getting distracted. But then, you must have this discipline to continuously doing it. It means to be consistent, which I found very difficult. There's one area I must say I need to give it a good check and to correct it and to be more consistent in whatever I do. So if you recall, last week I had a blog post about 6 productivity hacks revealed. This week I'm going to be talking about 5 ideas to defeat distraction. Both somehow have something in common, and in fact they do share the same common platform. Many things in life are, I would say, easier said than done. Don't you agree with me? We get distracted like 30 times a day with 2 simple things. Emails and phone calls, I think that's enough. Easily you get distraction. It's really interrupting our daily flow of whatever task we need to do. So, we need to do some scheduling, to, allocate time for whatever we need to do. I can share you this in my day job. Just answering one email, I can see another 3 more rushing into my inbox. So, somehow you will get distracted. Whereas on my role as an online entrepreneur, I can choose whose email to read, what to read, and when to respond to it. So now, let's kickstart this 5 ideas to defeat distraction. The first idea is centering your day on one project. Let me ask you one simple question to begin. Do you keep your most important project, or rather do you hit your most important project right at the start of the day, or you just let it dangle on your desk, leaving it there, like pretend you never seen it, oh, there is such a task that I need to do, there is such an allocation for me to complete, but you never knew it existed. So what is very important is to hit this project at the start. Placing your main task on the forefront is something very important, and is a key to your productivity. I mentioned last week in my blog post that we love to complete those tasks, those not so important tasks first. Why? Simple, because you will start ticking off your to-do list. I've done this task number 6, task number 7, task number 4, task number 5. But the more important one, you're not touching it at all. And somehow when you tick it off, you get a sense of satisfaction, that I completed it. It's quite fun also. Now, you need to take this important or major task, by allocating time and effort and to it. Why? You never know. That major task requires more time, I'm very sure, and probably a tight deadline. So it's a good reason for you to start working at it immediately and to give your full attention. My last blog post, I mentioned to you about having a to-do list done up the night before. This week I have another alternative for you. How about having your to-do list done on Sunday, the weekend, for the week, so that you know how to allocate your time, at what you need to do. This important task, probably it may need 2 days for you to complete it, to give your undivided attention. You must remember, your brain performance is at its very best 2 hours after you get up, after you're awake. this will probably hold up until your lunchtime. Okay? Therefore, you should not waste your morning time doing the less important tasks. You should allocate that morning time to your major, most important tasks. Because simply by the end of the day, you are exhausted. Who is not exhausted at the end of the day? Let me know. Most likely, you're also tired. And that's where, your energy is all completely burned out. And you are least productive there. Okay? You are likely to be complacent and you will start to procrastinate. Okay? Now, let's move on to the second idea. Stay focused and get rid of distraction. What are these distractions? I'm sure you must have come across them and you agree with me. Okay? Notification of your Facebook, from your Facebook. Okay? Someone has just posted something on Facebook. Beep, your handphone or your laptop will indicate to you there's a update notification, or Instagram, your WhatsApp. Better still, your phone starts to ring. Okay? You will be tempted to read. I definitely one of them. Whenever there's a notification, hey, who is that? Who has posted something? What did they post? Is it something important? Maybe it is, so I better quickly take a look at it. That is distraction. So all these sound very familiar to you, don't you think so? So now, what are the solutions to all this distraction? If you can follow them, I would say you will succeed in getting more distraction. In fact, I will salute you. Well done. Lock your phone away in a drawer. I think that's the last thing you all will do, right? But it's true, if you think about it, if you lock your phone away in a drawer, you're not going to see anything at all or hear anything at all. So what do? You will be more focused on your tasks. Okay? How about installing pop-up blockers, for all those notifications? Otherwise, while you're working on your laptop, your MacBook, or whatever it is, or even your desktop, suddenly you see this pop-up coming in, by the side. Oh, there's an email that comes in. There's a Facebook notification, Instagram. Your friend has posted something, or someone tweeted something on Twitter. So, would you be willing to do that, to have a pop-up blocker? This thing. Emails is one of those. Also, you can say in some way quite distracting. Okay, it takes up a good number of your hours. So unless the email is something to do with life and death, then you should respond. Otherwise, maybe you should allocate some time that I'm going to answer all these emails at maybe 3 p.m. of the day. Then I allocate 1 hour in nothing but answering emails. Okay, it's all easier said than done, but I believe if you carry them out faithfully and consistently, you can get rid of your distraction and to remain focused. The third idea is having short breaks. How many of us, is sort of, we work all through and lunch is our only break? I think I've experienced that before. That lunch is my only break. You go in the office or you start something, your task, if you're self-employed online entrepreneur, you just start and you just work non-stop all throughout. Okay, it doesn't really give you maximum productivity. Okay, it doesn't help. But maximum productivity can be achieved if you take breaks. Okay? Without them, you're not likely to get maximum productivity. Research have revealed that working unceasingly hinders your concentration. Therefore, taking short breaks throughout the day helps you to stay focused. If you do something consistently, that one task without any break, the law of diminishing returns will step in. Your brain, will start to have a diminishing returns. What do I mean by that? Because you're doing it over and over the task, that over again without any break. So somehow, you become an non-awareness steps in. Becomes very routine. So ideally, take short breaks to recharge yourself. Okay, is that very important so that you have clarity of mind. Go for a short walk, take short breaks. You never know, after a walk, you can come back, to your task with a different outlook, looking at the problem at different angle, how to solve it, or maybe, I think I have an idea for this particular task. How should I go about with it? So one good suggestion is 25 minutes of work followed by a 5-minute break. Okay, 25 minutes of work followed by a 5-minute break. Now the fourth one, stop stuffing at lunch. We all love food. I do not know about you, for sure that's with me. Okay, by noon, your energy is all burned up, you are really hungry, you literally, I say literally, swallow anything that you put in your mouth. Anything that comes into your sight will become very tasty. Because you're hungry. And what do you do after lunch? It's a common, something very common always happens after lunch. You feel sleepy. Why does it happen that you always feel sleepy? Okay? Simple. It's because your blood starts to flow down from your brain, to digest the food. There isn't enough oxygen in your brain. So that causes you to be sleepy. So now, what is the solution? How about not eating that much during lunch? But I'm hungry, how? I'm so hungry. How can you tell me, say, don't eat so much? I'm hungry. I won't have any energy if I don't eat. One suggestion is to snack healthily. That's something very difficult to do. I do snack, but unhealthily. Okay? So now, how about snacking healthily in the course of the morning? Okay? Eat healthy foods, healthy, maybe some healthy nuts, or some of those high, fiber kind of muesli bars or something like that. It helps so that by lunchtime you don't have to eat that much. You don't have to eat so much that this thing, so that your digestion is easier for you. So that is one solution for you by snacking healthily, so that your lunch you don't have to gobble down that huge amount of food. Okay, so now we reach the fifth idea. Okay, cut off noise distraction. We all faces noise distraction throughout the day. Okay, maybe someone is gossiping at the corner there. It will distract us. Someone is just banging at the keyboard, wherever they are, and you can hear it. So one way maybe is to invest in a good pair of headphones, so that you cut off all these noises. Or you go in search for a quiet place to work. Okay, nowadays everything is very mobile. Okay, there is Wi-Fi here, Wi-Fi there. So perhaps you may carry your laptop to a very quiet garden to do your work and enjoy nature. For all you know, you become more productive in that way. So these are the 5 ideas I've given you. Okay, 5 common distractions that in everyday life you will be facing, and I've given you the tips how to go about that, so that you can get your most important task done out first. So you become a better organized person. Alright? Now, I come to the end of this week's blog post. I love you to give me some feedback. Okay, some good feedback that what besides this 5, maybe some other form of distraction, and how you counter them, that it's really getting on me, and how you found a way out of it. Okay, so do leave me some feedback. Otherwise, I'll be back again next week. I like to wish one and all a good week ahead. Stay healthy, and I'll be back again. Bye for now.